Welcome back to episode 2 of the Beautiful Brace podcast, and it's been quite an interesting week in terms of football and transfers and just the Premier League in general. So let's just start ourselves off with going straight into some of the transfers that have been there we landed, or it's just in the rumours, or basically transfers that are going to happen. Let's be honest.
I'm going to give you my shout. One I've really hoped comes to fruition. Fabrizio put it out there last night. Aaron Ramsdale back to Bournemouth. Wolves want to
Bournemouth.
Yeah, Wolves are up there with the other interests, but Paxos are a pretty good keeper. So, but I want Ramsdale back. Mamadashvili, off you go. Didn't want to join us. I don't need that in my life. So Ramsdale, that's who I want to see back. Move I do want to see happen though is Mikel Merino completed to Arsenal, because that's a great move.
Mikel Merino is I have to say, that is a very good move for Arsenal. Like, they're picking up some good players this transfer window.
Yeah.
But one that interests me the most is I thought Aaron Ramsdale was going to get a cheeky little move to Southampton on loan.
No, I saw you guys are in for that Dutch keeper Pijou.
Don't know, mate.
Oh.
I don't have a look. I know
come through today.
I know they've signed that Mateus Liz, whatever his name is. No fucking clue who he is, but you know.
Oh.
That's all I know. That's what I mean. I don't really follow Southampton's transfers, let's be honest. Other than that, with the Southampton transfers, there's nothing going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Although Chelsea, there's a lot. There is a lot going on with Chelsea.
So,
yes.
Thoughts?
Sterling.
Give me your thoughts.
He was on his way out before he even announced he wanted to leave. There was no way in question that he was going to be part of the plans. Like, when we played Leicester last year in that cup game, you can see Enzo Maresca is just like, I do not want to fucking use this boy. Yeah. That's all. Like, he is a very greedy attacker. Yes, at City he was absolutely outstanding, but even then he was still very greedy. So I think if we can take about 30 million for him, I'll be so happy. Very, very happy indeed.
I think you're going to struggle to get it because he's on such big wages. But I saw he's willing to take a pay cut and he doesn't want to leave England. So
no, he wants to stay. He wants to stay in the Premier League, which is fair enough, and he has to take a wage cut. Otherwise, he'll just be sat on the bench, and he doesn't want to do that. He wants to play for England, like you said.
Definitely. I think the most likely move for him, I'm genuinely being honest here, I think it's Arsenal.
I don't think it is. I think his big teams are past. The teams where he's been at big teams. He's had Liverpool, he's had City, he's had Chelsea. I think he's going to go to, like, I would say not a big team in Aston Villa, West Ham, those types of names. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a mid-table range now.
Be a great signing for one of them. I'd love him at Bournemouth. I think left wing's I'll win this spot. But, you know, it doesn't get him over Dango Otara. Come on.
But no, I think Pedro Neto has also been given the number 7 as well, so that's confirmed that Sterling is goodbye.
I've got a tweet here. I'm going to get it up. This is some of the players Chelsea are looking to ship off.
We've got about, 15?
Okay, just some possible names which could be gone by then. I think the window's got like 11 days as of recording left.
We literally got rid of 3 today.
Sterling, Chilwell, Kepa, Chalobah, Petrovic, Lukaku, Chukwuemeka. Only one I'd actually probably be looking to keep if I was Chelsea. Chukwuemeka and Chalobah.
I think Chukwuemeka's going out on loan.
I wouldn't sell. I think that guy's got some.
No, I think he's a loan move because we do have Felix and Kunku and Dewsbury Hall that can fit there. So I think he's going out on loan. I think Kepa, Chilwell, Lukaku, Sterling, Chalobah, Broja. No, not Broja. I think
gone.
Those
off to Ipswich.
Broja's. He's on loan with obligation to buy if they stay in the Premier League.
Good signing. I thought they lacked. I don't know. Liam Delap just seems a bit mid from what
but
we're going to think. But it's tough. He's only got 7 goals in I think 34 games.
Broja.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his knees are gone. Do you know what I mean? His knees are gone. I think we will happily, we want Ipswich to stay up now. Yeah. Just so we can offload Broja for 30 million. Definitely. People, the thing that frustrates me is the agenda against Chelsea. Because did you see Sky Sports squad depth?
Yeah.
there was like, what, 40 players in there. I'd say a good 6 of them were guaranteed to leave. I think another 10 were youth players that we brought in for the youth team.
Yeah.
And I think there's a few that are going out on loan. And if you looked at it properly, we had literally like a 25-man team. Like it's the same with every other team. You have players there that you will offload and you will get rid of them.
Yeah.
But it's just when and where, really.
There's a big.
Like we've got a lot of money in the bank just waiting to be sold.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree. So another move that I did like, not in the Prem this one.
No.
I went through a couple of days ago, probably 2 weeks at this point, was Sorloth to Atletico Madrid.
I was just about to mention that.
I like that one a lot.
I did see him score the other day, didn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Did he score or did he just play? I saw him in an Atletico
game.
Madrid kit. He looked nice.
So do like that Atleti kit, and we're going to come onto some kits in a bit. So
We will indeed.
But
I've got. I think the biggest one. Felix is confirmed, yes, which is lovely to see, and I'm so happy for that. But I am a little bit gutted Gallagher's gone, although he was mid.
Very mid player. Very mid.
He was very mid. He was mid, but he was our mid. Do you know what I mean? Like he was our mid. He was Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea.
But
that's what you lot say.
The one I want to see is I want to see Osimhen come to Chelsea. Like he's been talking about it. It's been on the fucking cards for about 6 months now. It's just a case of can we get Lukaku over there and get Osimhen on loan and all that sort of jazz? Because I think if we get him on loan, he's got 1 year left on his contract. We get him for free, isn't it? Yeah,
I mean, I don't see that happening. It
won't happen.
I don't think we're even going to get him because Felix is going to play up top because Felix is awful at creating. His creative numbers are shocking.
Yeah. I just think
Nicholas Jackson ain't the level Chelsea need to get.
If you saw the highlights of Chelsea versus City, he was fucking shit. Like there was no urgency in his play. His shots were the least powerful things I've seen in my life.
Yeah,
it was absolutely
a
jaw-dropping.
Chelsea fan friend of mine. I said Jackson's atrocious. I don't get him, and he said Jackson makes his shit itch. It's the best way to put it, I think. I just don't think
Jackson. We do need that. If we have a prolific clinical striker or forward in that box, like just to turn in the box and get shot off like Felix can do, we will be looking at European Champions League.
Yeah, definitely.
Genuinely, I think that 100%.
Definitely, and I think Felix will get his second ever season of 10 plus goals. I think that's the only downside to it. It's tough. So yeah, I mean, there's not any other moves which are looking crazy out there.
No, the only thing that Fabrizio is just shouting out is literally just Chelsea. That's all I've seen. It's just Chelsea at the moment and some odd ones going to like Italy and that.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Joaquin Anderson from Palace off to Fulham, 30 million. There we land.
To Fulham?
To Fulham, yeah. And they're going to get, looking like Lacroix from Wolfsburg for 12 million.
They're going for business, aren't they?
Yeah, and great signing. Lacroix's a really good player, I think. It's just hard being a French centre-back.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Quality.
It's just hard being French, mate.
Yeah.
All of them. Like you can be like an outstanding player in the Premier League and you still won't get called up, like Olise.
Yeah, well, Olise, he's going to be there. Straight in for Dembele. Dembele is as mid as you get. But I think that does it really for transfers for this week. Next week,
on my mind anyway.
Yeah, bit of a slow week. We're coming up to the deadline, so we're in that deadline day.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot on transfer deadline day.
It's going to be great. Just let us know if you want to see a deadline day little special. I think that would be a bit of fun and stuff. So get our prime Jim White on.
I was going to say.
But
I was going to suggest just doing it live, but I'm at a wedding, so no.
Handy.
So that's a no-go for me.
Up in Glasgow, isn't it? Your wedding?
Yes, Glasgow. I am a little bit upset though because on the day after the wedding it's the Old Firm derby, but I cannot go.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't, mate. To be fair.
I wanted to go because that game's absolutely outstanding, and my stepdad is Scottish and supports Celtic. And I was thinking, oh, can we get tickets? But they're like 60 quid a ticket. And I was like, nah.
Can't really
I ain't got the money to do that.
But we're going to be doing a few away days this year.
Absolutely. I've got a few in mind.
Get some of the European ones in once the Gingemeister, not me, gets the old passport sorted. But just to elaborate, I've just seen, here we go, 20 minutes ago, Lookman to Arsenal, 50 million plus Kiwior.
Lookman?
Yeah. He wants out of Atalanta.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to play for an Italian club. They're so stingy and they're just, I hate it. Yeah. But to Arsenal for 50 million and Kiwior. So what, they rate Lookman at about, what, 70 mil?
Yeah, 70 mil is what they want. So, belter of
I would have justified the 50 million by itself.
Yeah. It's crazy that comeback he's had, because when he was on loan at Fulham, I don't know if you remember, he tried the Panenka pen.
Yeah. That Panenka penalty was absolutely fucking awful.
Really atrocious.
It was so bad.
So yeah, but that is it for transfers this week. Actually, I just want to get in there before we end on the transfer front. Evan Nilsson from Porto to my beloved AFCB.
Was it 47 million?
40 million euros up front. That's 31 million pounds. The first ever Bournemouth game I went to, we had buckets outside to save the club. You could donate money to save the club. It is crazy.
Well, how far you come?
Yeah, especially this last year. I love the new ownership. Might have sold our morals as a club, but
I can't really say anything about my ownership.
It happened one day for Chelsea. You'll get there. But Evan Nilsson, I can't wait. A friend of my friend, he lives in Portugal, and said that guy plays like Diego Costa. Mate, I was
That's
born.
Good then. You'll have him for a season and a half, and someone else will snatch him up.
Definitely.
Like Solanke.
Oh yeah. So here we go. Right, fantasy football. Right, how are we feeling on that front?
I'm feeling a little bit distraught, my friend.
You're feeling distraught? Because so am I.
I'm feeling very distraught. I did not play to FPL. I played for good players individually, which I should not have done.
I did to an extent, and that's what's let me down a tiny bit here.
I've not.
But
so let me just put it in perspective. I have 5 midfielders and 2 attackers. Yes. Not one of them scored a goal.
Yeah, not one player on my team scored a goal.
Not one player scored a goal. I've got the most points is Trent at 8 points.
Trent and Raya for me. So, right, what's going to happen here? We're just going to show you our teams quickly. So I'm sitting on nice 44 points, as you can see. Raya, Trent being my big, strong ones. Oh no, I captained Alexander Isak, who got an assist, I believe. So,
we'll get on to that game in a minute.
Yeah, Saints neutral, aren't you? So yeah, my Twitter feed has been full of Saints fans and Newcastle fans beefing. Like, Barrington Diaz ain't even that good. It's not even worth it. Ellie looks like a twat.
He is a bit of a dick, but if you're in professional football, you know if someone's going to do that, you just can't retaliate to it. And unlucky to Shaw, the new rules, he got done with it, didn't he? So
yeah, exactly. So,
but then just in regards to the whole game, they had one shot on target, and that's the difference between Championship and Premier League. Yeah. That one shot, that one mistake, just they won the game from that. That's the difference.
That was a stinker for McCarthy. But
mate, my mum was watching it. She was fuming.
I bet Saints loyal. So yeah, 44 points, not a bad return. I did have Ivan Toney in there because I originally went for a 3-4-3. Cliver actually came off for Bournemouth, but he got a yellow card, so gave him 0 points. Yeah, Justin, great signing. I didn't think anything of it when we signed him. I thought,
he'll be as good as his dad.
He's played better in the Prem than his dad. You know.
So there is that.
So yeah, but pardon me. I had Tony in. Tony looks like he's on his way out, actually. I guess we forgot to mention that earlier. Off to Saudi Arabia. So this game week 2, I've got in for Evan Nilsson from Bournemouth. I just think there's a good...
You transferred them in?
Yeah. Put them in 6.5 million. So,
that's not bad, you say.
Well, if he can play as well as Solanke did for us, we're in the money. I'm probably going to keep this same lineup. I think just take Cliver out and put Evan Nilsson in. Cliver only came on for the last half hour, so probably still not starting. But
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I put Cliver in, not because he's born fan, but got 8 goal contributions, and he is cheap. He came in at 5.5 million. So
that's not bad, to be fair. It's a good price.
Yeah, he plays in number 10 role, and I think a bit more service. Back end of last season, he was on fire. So, but come on, tell me how your fantasy week.
Right, so I've literally stunk the gaff out right now.
Okay.
Points tally, I'm sat at 31.
That is low.
31 points. I am the bottom of every single league I'm in.
Okay, that's rough. I'm only in 2.
Which is rough, very rough. I'm
27th in our Sunday league team, so... Oh yeah, you're
Are
down.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm last, mate. I'm like 32.
34th. So
34th, Jesus Christ.
34th. As you can just see.
Yeah, so with my team, I went with players that I thought, they're good players, they'll do something, they'll start games. Phil Foden didn't even start.
Yeah, you bottled that. You've got to think.
That's my one first. That's the first thing that I've gone. I now have 0 Man City players because you can never guarantee a start.
Yeah.
So Ian Maatson did nothing. Odegaard did nothing. And Nkunku did nothing. Palmer got a few good passes and a few shots on target. Saliba and Trent got me some clean sheets. For some reason, I transferred in Pickford. Don't fucking tell me why.
Over Ryan.
Silly move.
You know
yeah, I took out Ryan, put Pickford in.
That's a risky one.
Tell me why on earth I did that. Why?
Yeah, that's dodgy. But Ryan had a pretty solid game.
I know, and then up front I had Watkins and Solanke, and they both ghosted. But for game 2, I've already sunk deep, and I've already just gone, you know what, fuck it, I'm already last, so I may as well just make a couple of subs. So, in goal, Pickford has been removed, and I bought Edison in.
Nice.
I think we took out Martin Odegaard and I brought in Bukayo Saka, and we have taken out Phil Foden and I put in Diogo Jota.
Okay. Yeah.
So the team I'm going with for week 2, I've gone Edison, Anthony Robinson, Saliba, Trent, Saka, Eze, and Nkunku, Palmer, Diogo Jota, Adam Armstrong, and Dominic Solanke.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Which means I've got Maatson and Watkins on the bench because they're against Arsenal. I don't think they're going to do much, and Southampton are against Forest. I'm going to that game, so fingers crossed I will see Adam Armstrong bag a goal, because he should have done it against Newcastle.
I reckon Diaz to get one. I believe he's ex-Forest, actually, Ben Perrington Diaz. So.
He is Sheffield United, mate.
That's where he was last season. But
yes, and then he's gone to Southampton.
Villarreal, he was at Blackburn before that, Forest, I think. Or Borough. Yeah. Or Borough, it might have been Borough. Or it could have been both, so who knows?
I think because Fulham have got Leicester and Southampton have got Forest, I think Fulham's going to beat Leicester, I hope, but looking at the performance the other day, we don't know. But I've got Anthony Robinson in and Adam Armstrong just because they're both on paper neutral, easy games, if you know what I mean. Whereas Arsenal, Villa, Arsenal will just dominate.
Okay, so for my game week 2 lineup, Ryan goal, Trent, Marcus Senesi. I've decided I'm going to take Maatson out because they've got Arsenal. Senesi in, Gabriel from Villa, for Arsenal against Villa. I've gone Cole Palmer and Nkunku, Martin Odegaard, Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. Alexander Isaac, Evan Nilsson, and Solanke up top of 3-4-3 again. We've got Maatson, Cliver, and Wan-Bissaka on the bench, and Fabianski in goal as my backup.
So just going back to my back, I've got Areola, Ian Maatson, Harwood Bellis, and Ollie Watkins.
Areola's your backup keeper.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers. You know, that last year where he just has like every now and then against a shit team, he just pulls an absolute 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, I'll put in Areola. If I need the money later on in the year, I'll take him out and get someone cheaper.
I've actually got 1 million. I've got 1.5 million now for a future edition next week, maybe.
I've got nothing.
Well, it's because I took out Ivan Toney 7.5, and it turns out Evan Nilsson's 6 and not 6.5. So I'm happy with that. Big time. Big time. So that's our FPL teams. We're going to whack them on the screen now, as you can see. Perfect.
But as we just looked at the FPL, go to the team of the week on who you think should be in team of the weeks and who I should think should be in team of the week.
Let's go position, I think.
What position? Alright, good goalkeeper.
I've gone Mark Flecken from Brentford. Thought he was really good. Other than getting caught out against Palace, thought Flecken was looking pretty good.
That's not bad. I've got Nick Pope.
Okay.
To be honest, with the amount of shots he had on him, I think he did an absolute blinder of keeping Newcastle in that game. No,
definitely.
So with your formation, right? What's your formation you've gone with?
I've kind of gone with a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3.
Okay, right, cool. So have I.
Yeah. I've got Pedro Porro right back. Got the goal.
Yep.
Against
same here.
Leicester Monday night. So brilliant. I've gone Maguire for centre back. In my left right centre back role. Doesn't really matter, but you had him. Who did you change him for? Tell me.
I took out Maguire and I put in Pau Torres.
Okay, fair dues. Yeah, Pau Torres looked good. I did think about putting Lisandro Martinez in for United because I thought he was playing some really good over the top balls, and I think we're going to see a few goals coming from that. So yeah, I mean, so my next centre back is Dean Howson from Bournemouth. I was at the game at Forest away. It was his Prem debut. He's 19 years old. 13 aerial duels, 9 aerial duels won. That is insane.
Not bad. Good. Yeah, that is.
And he was towering Neto and net, which made me worry. And Neto, if there was a worse team of the week, you'd be in there, son. You've completely ruined it for me. We could have won 3 points.
Right, so my other centre back, I've gone with Vestergaard.
Yannick Vestergaard, what, from Leicester?
Yep.
Okay.
I think in that game he was the standout centre back in that Leicester side, where it was just pure passion and just pure strength, and was just getting in the way of most shots.
Was it Wout Fez next to him?
Yes, yeah. Wout Fez was next to him. But I chose Vestergaard over Fez.
Fair dues. They were getting tortured in the first half.
Yeah.
So yeah, left back, I've gone Anthony Robertson. Not really a standout from the week, really. So went Robertson. I thought he did a pretty good job keeping Amad Diallo quiet in the first half, and Diallo came off in the second quite early on. So I thought he did a pretty good job.
So with mine, I haven't actually gone with a left back. I've just gone with another defender. Okay. I've gone and I put Trent Alexander-Arnold in there. He had to get in there somehow.
Yeah, fair
and he deserves his spot. He was one of the standout defenders this week.
So what we're trying to do actually before we get into our midfields is we're trying to limit to one player per team, which can be quite hard because obviously you get 10 games going on. There's only going to be,
10 winners or 10 draws, yeah.
10 draws to an extent, but that's what we're trying to go for. So my 2 centre mids, I've gone Joe Linton.
Yeah, I've got him as honourable mention for me.
Okay, I think he's going to have a good season for Newcastle. Missed last season, most of it. Really suits that centre mid role, which is odd considering they signed him for 40
million. He was a striker at the start, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's big time.
Which is weird.
Do you remember his future stars on FIFA?
Yes.
Hoffenheim. Yeah.
Yes. What was it? 86 rated striker or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. I used to pack him all the time, and it just used to piss me off just seeing his face. Still does now.
So then next to him, I've gone with Amadou Onana from Aston Villa, getting a goal 4 minutes in on your debut for them.
Yeah.
They even publicly stated they wanted to score more physical goals, and they score from a set piece 4 minutes in. So fair play. They're doing their business.
I'm with it, yeah.
And
so I've also gone with Andre and Anna.
Okay, nice. And who've you gone partnering?
Kovacic.
Okay, yeah, solid game. Solid game.
I mean,
solid goal.
In that Chelsea City game, it wasn't a solid goal, it was a shit goal. It was a shit goalkeeper. But in that Chelsea City game, the midfield was all Man City.
Yeah.
And Kovacic was the main one in there.
So, there we go. Here's one we forgot. Ilkay Gundogan back to City. There we land.
Yes, on a free.
On a free. Barca for Chabolic. What a terrible football club. Just
I mean,
just get out, bro.
They didn't need him. They don't need him back, but it was nice. It's nice to have him back, pretty much.
Yeah.
But with my other midfielder, I've gone with an honourable mentions in midfield of a Romeo Lavia. If you watched the Chelsea City game, you could see that he was literally the only person that was breaking the defence in City, the only person that was trying to make forward passes in that Chelsea team. And I'm pretty sure the stats in the game, yes, I don't like using stats, however, in the stats in that game, he was absolutely outstanding. And he just, even with the eye test, he's just nice to watch at the moment.
He's a great dribbler.
But obviously, I can't put him in because we did lose 2-0.
Okay, nice. So, my central attacking midfielder, Kai Havertz. I think he's going to have a big season for Arsenal. Big season. I thought he played brilliantly. Him and Saka linked up quite nicely. I knew he played striker, so it's a bit of a cheat, but I'm going to put him in his natural position as a 10, so I could play a 4-4-2 as well if I wanted to. Who have you gone for in your number 10 role?
Well, I haven't even got a number 10 role. I'm just picking players that are like a midfielder, defender, attacker. So I've gone with Matoma.
Okay, nice. I've got Matoma in my team coming up.
Well, as left wing.
Left wing, yeah. I thought he had a crap game.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And then with my attack, I have doubled up on a team here, but it was just hard not to put him in. I've gone with Saka.
Okay, nice. Fair dues. I think Saka
has to be in there.
I think we're so lucky to have him in the England team. I think he's such a quality player, and actually I think he's going to be even fresher this season because they're going to try and get a replacement. But I love watching him.
He didn't get the young player of the year, though, did he? So it means nothing, mate.
Shut up.
Carl Palmer's clear as Saka. Anyway, moving on. The team that I actually doubled up on was Liverpool. I don't know why I mentioned Arsenal there. I've got Mohamed Salah on the other side.
Yeah, I've got Salah.
And through the middle, I've gone with Wissa.
Yeah, got the goal against Palace.
From Brentford. He got a goal and an assist, didn't he? So I think a lot of people won't put him in because he plays for Brentford, but I think absolute class game.
Yeah, the goal he scored, actually, he's really good at getting on that right hand side and just being catching his defenders out. Really good at it.
He's just so underrated. I don't understand why. If you put him in the top 16, he'll do fuck all.
Yeah, and then
he thrives on the mid table.
Yeah, in the middle for me, I've gone Haaland. Guy's
really?
Guy's a joke. Come on, as well. He's getting in there for the fact he bodied Kuko for that goal. Kukurella.
See, I didn't think he
melt. He is. He got bodied twice.
He's not a melt. He's not a melt.
He is. He's as good a football player as.
He had a good game. It's just the two centre backs are just not there yet.
I like Fofana, so I'm not
not confident on Cole. Kukurea made Doku change wings because he pocketed him so much, and then he went to the other wings and it was down to Gusto and he just couldn't handle it.
Savio is quality, by the way.
Savinho.
Yeah. So Savinho 26 was the back of his shirt number. Same as Riyad Mahrez, my Algerian prince.
We love that stuff.
So that's our team of the weeks.
I've also got another honourable mention for some reason. I put Rico Lewis.
Yeah, nice. I like Rico Lewis a lot.
He did have a good game, to be fair. I quite enjoyed the way he played.
Yeah, a few of my honourable mentions. Obviously, Raya in goal really kept him in that game. I thought a decent amount for Arsenal. Minter from Brighton, right winger. He was great.
Simon.
Who?
Mini Minter.
Oh, for God's sake.
Whack him in the defence for Brighton, love that.
So, Minter on the right hand, on the right wing, came off facial injury, but he was playing out of his skin that first half against Everton.
I did see a lot of people hyping him up. I didn't see him particularly, but I did notice a lot of people hyping him up.
And another one, Saka, honourable mention. Big time.
Yeah, it's just...
And just one of my other boys, Alex Scott, for Bournemouth, winning...
Is he still there?
Yeah, Alex Scott, of course he is. We only signed him last time.
Jesus Christ.
I think...
Yeah, but I thought of his potential would change now.
It wasn't great last season, but he was injured a lot. I'm going to get the stat up here, because it's ridiculous, this stat.
Because I was going to say, he's got hella potential.
Yeah, it's his birthday today, but... where are we?
What are you even trying to look up, man?
This stat I saw on him. He basically won more fouls and than any other Bournemouth player in the Prem, like in that 9 seasons we've done. It's history. Incredible. I think he won...
20.
21 today, and I think he won 13 duels, like key battles in the midfield. It just looked like the player we've signed last summer.
He is an absolute like career mode merchant for me. I always buy him, and like by the end of my career mode, he's like 98 rated. You know what I mean?
He's a special player. I like him.
Yeah, like he is one of those players for me.
Any other honourable mentions for you?
No, that's it. I think everyone else played shit.
Yeah, fair dues. I also agree, but it is the first game week of the season.
Yeah.
It's not ever going to be fun.
My honourable mentions for the worst team of the week is fucking Robert Sanchez, mate. What the fuck?
Yeah, Neto.
Just
well.
watching it, man. It's so bad. That shot from Kovacic, like that's an easy save for any keeper, but he just goes fucking palms it in. Like, fuming.
Right, so game week 2 predictions. We're going to drop a little clip for you guys to see on our game week 1s to see if we got any. I don't think we got any score predictions right.
We got no score predictions right. We did get game predictions right, but we got no score predictions right. That's the fun of it. You're never going to win it all the time, are you? It's not fucking Sky Bet Super 6, is it?
I think this week we're just going to go for who we think is going to win or draw or lose, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. I have gone with scores, but I'll just be the same thing anyway.
I think it's just easier.
Yeah.
Brighton, Man U, your 12:30 kickoff.
Yes.
Who are you going for?
What have we gone for? I'll go first.
Okay.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel a 1-1 draw is all over that. I feel like Brighton have always done 1 on Man U, and I just feel like it would just be beneficial. I see a 1-1 draw. I see that. So our 3 PM kickoffs: Palace or West Ham.
Gone with another 0-0.
You're going with another 0-0.
0-0 draw.
I'm going for a 2-2. I know we said this, but it's basically a 2-2 all over that game. Fulham, Leicester.
I've gone 2-1 Fulham.
Okay, I've got a 4-0 Fulham.
4-0? After their performance against Spurs, you've gone 4-0. Are you mental?
Mate, I think they're going to get battered. There's no way you can hold that.
No, mate. Jamie Vardy's having another party. He's going to be scoring a fucking consolation goal in the 89th minute. You know what I mean? Like, this is... 4-0 is crazy.
I think Fulham are going to just rob them. City, Ipswich. You want to talk about a game where I think someone's going to get fucked up?
Yes, this one, a 5-0 to Man City. If any team's getting slapped around this weekend, it's going to be Ipswich.
I'm giving it a 7-1 Man City.
So you have gone absolutely outrageous with your fucking predictions this week.
I've got big goals, big chains, big guns.
No, you just want your FPL to get goals.
Do you know what? I don't think it's any beneficial. I don't think I've got any City players in. So
Haaland stinky.
Southampton Forest. I'm going for a Forest 3-2 victory. I think
Forest 3-2.
Yeah, I think both teams are atrocious.
How many goals are you trying to score in this weekend, man? You're going to go for a record.
So we're getting big goals. Big goals is what I'm saying.
Right, well, I've gone for a 1-0 win for Southampton, as I am going to the game, so hopefully I'm not going all the way just to see a fucking loss, which would be an absolute fucking piss take. Because I'm going to get at least, 10 of those this week? Not this week, this season.
This season.
Half the games we're going to go to is going to be a loss.
Spurs Everton. I'm going for a nice 2-0 victory for Spurs.
Absolutely the same here.
Beautiful. Hoping for a Dom Solanke home debut though. I love him.
He's in my FPL, mate. I just want a goal from someone in my FPL.
Yeah, a goal this week is the key objective in FPL.
Not to be bottom this week.
Objective. Goal. Villa Arsenal is your 5:30 kickoff.
It's the marquee matchup, isn't it, this week? Yeah, I've gone with 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I think 2-1 Arsenal's a fair result. I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw, but I don't think Villa are going to get
it'll be a 2-1 where Arsenal dominate.
Bournemouth Newcastle 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday.
Are you going to it?
I'm not. I'm at Wembley for all in.
Okay.
I'm at Wembley. Where you'll be picking me up Sunday night from most likely Clapham.
Fucking, that's fine. Time's fine. Anyway, Newcastle Bournemouth. What are you going for?
I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. I'm happy with that. The Messiah, Eddie Howe.
I've gone with a scrappy 1-0 for Newcastle.
Okay, fair dues. Wolves Chelsea 2 p.m.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Pedro Neto scores on his return.
Amateur celebration.
It has to be, isn't it? Like,
I'm going for a Chelsea 1-0 win.
Who's scoring?
João Felix in the land of Portugal in the Midlands.
No, not in his first game back. I think he's not scoring.
Okay, and Liverpool Brentford.
Ideally, I want Palmer to score.
Right, Liverpool or Brentford.
Is that the last game?
That is your 4:30 kickoff. Does anyone find any interest in Brentford? Because that's 2 Super Sundays in a row. Tell me where the interest is in Brentford Palace from last weekend.
Man, I think I've gone with Liverpool 3-0.
Yeah, fairs. I'm gonna go.
I think it's a fair result, isn't it?
I think 2-1 Liverpool.
Again, that's a fair result.
Yeah.
And Bremo or Whistle will score.
Yeah.
Don't know anyone else in that team except from Tony, but he's leaving.
So there you go. Just on the side here, these are going to be who we've got. So there's Rowan's and mine. Perfect.
Lovely stuff.
Look at.
Absolute lovely. The game week is going to be absolutely filled with fucking tons of goals. And fingers crossed, I get more
than 30
points in this.
0 goals. 0 goals. 0 goals is what we're getting. That is what we will be getting.
There will be a week where it's just like 0 goals, so isn't it? There's going to be 1 week where it's like a 1-0 and that's going to be the only game.
No, definitely. Right. Now to come away from the game side of it, let's talk about what the players are wearing this season across Europe. Today,
going to go with top 5 kits. Oh, jinx! That's insane, cheeky bitch.
I had to cut that. Try that again.
Top 5. We ain't cutting it. Top 5 kits from. I'm saying Europe, but I mean, if you want to go for South America and America, then be my guest.
I've got one South American team in there.
Have you?
I have. It's a Brazilian team. So
okay.
I'm gonna give you in no order. I don't think there's an order. These are home kits because I think teams are nailing away kits and third kits this season. But right, so Ryan, give me your 5.
Are we going to go from like number 1, number 5, or are we just going to go with any random key? Because I can't really.
I don't have the order. I just like.
No, right. So I think one that we've both got has got to be Barcelona home kit.
I do have the Barcelona one in there. Yes.
That is going to be a kit that I will probably be wanting to purchase, 100%.
Like the Spotify sponsor, it looks really clean this year.
It looks so much cleaner than the other kits they've had in the past seasons. And to be fair, with the names in that kit as well, it's going to be looking like a name set buy for me.
Danny Olmo.
I mean, it might be. We do love Danny Olmo.
I like him. He's my right wing on my ultimate team for these last few weeks.
Sit in the bin, mate.
In the bin.
Get him in the bin.
Yeah, so we both got bars from that. I've got Botafogo from Brazil in there.
I was going to say, have you got Botafogo?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But aren't all their kits just like spammed with sponsors though? That's the thing that I'm concerned about.
Not this one. Well, when I saw it, it wasn't. But that was a couple months ago at this point.
It probably will have loads of sponsors on it at this point, let's be real, because they've all got sponsors on them.
Yeah.
But even then, it'll probably still be a nice kit.
It's nice. It's nice. It's like a redo of a kit they used to have with Reebok. Nice to see they're still going with kits.
We do love the nostalgia factor. We absolutely love nostalgia. But one of my favourites is underrated. Actually, I have gone with Chelsea's home kit.
I'm a big fan. I actually quite like this as well.
It's underrated and it gets a lot of hate, but I actually quite enjoy it. I quite think it's pretty nice, especially with a name set on the back. It looks quite class.
I like the fact it's different on the back of every shirt. It's all different, the patterns.
The pattern's all different, isn't it?
Yeah. I've gone for Real Betis' home shirt. I'm a big Hummel fan at the moment. Hummel are just...
I was going to say, you've got another Hummel in there, haven't you?
I took it out.
Oh!
But
either way...
That one who's honourably mentioned in there is the Sunderland home shirt. I think it's a thing of beauty. The Spread X sponsor just kills it.
You like the template, don't you? You love that template.
I just like the Hummel. But yeah, so... who else have we got? Who else?
So I've gone with Roma.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
I quite like Roma's home kit. Well, although to be fair, I'm just going to throw it out here. I think any kit that's simplified in the new Adidas template for me is a 9 out of 10 minimum.
I do like that template a lot.
The template is just so nice, but it has to be clean. It can't be like ugly. It can't be like Leicester, like boring or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's got to be tidy, well respected. Yeah, I like it like that.
And whilst I'm saying that, with Roma's on it as well, I've also got Juventus. I do love a black and white stripes.
I did think about putting it in there, but it's, for me, just a bit too similar to the Newcastle shirt.
I was going to say it looks exactly like Newcastle, but I think they're both class in my eyes.
So yeah, I've gone next up, AC Milan.
Okay, fair enough.
I like it, like the white in there again.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite a fan of last season's kit. I think I'm going to get it this year, but I think I'm going to go Loftus Cheek on the back. And that Syria name.
It's just it has to be, doesn't it? It has to be.
Or Christian Pulisic, who has been very, very good for AC Milan as well. They're both good quality.
Can I just point out, right? This AC Milan team is basically Chelsea's bench from the 19 season, like 1920. It is just a Chelsea bench, and I can't lie, I absolutely love it. I just like Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Giroud, Morata, all those types of names.
Yeah.
Tomori.
It's nice. I like it. They just got rid of Kalulu to Juventus. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see it, yes.
Yeah, seems a bit odd, but fair play. Whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so next up, I have gone for... This will be my final one, actually, because Barca was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Both had it.
It'll be the fifth one.
AFC Bournemouth.
You got me, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I can't say anything.
For Chelsea, yeah. So for me, the only thing I don't like is the BJ88 sponsor. It's not ideal.
See, that's the only thing that's stopping me from buying a Southampton kit is the Rollbit sponsor.
Mate, that is a true.
If like the women's kit with Starling Bank is an 8 out of 10.
Yes,
the Rollbit makes it a 2.
The Rollbit's a shocking sponsor.
The Rollbit is shocking.
What is Rollbit? Do you even know what Rollbit is? Because I'll tell you, BJ88 is a gambling company you can't access in the UK.
I think it's betting or something like that. It's got to be betting somehow.
Yeah. Well, you can bet on cockfighting on BJ88.
What do you mean you can bet on cockfighting?
You can bet on chickens.
What? So if you've got like a VPN, you can just jump on the app and just start betting on cockfighting?
Yeah.
That sounds like something we have to do. No, it doesn't actually. We're not down for animal cruelty.
So,
that's
you can go sponsorless. You can go sponsorless, or you can get the Bournemouth University from the women's shirt, and they are willing to put the patch on for the Prem View if you like, though. But realistically, I'm gonna get the PJ8 sponsor still.
Yeah.
I like original. And it's blended in well, and it's a nod to our 14-15 title winning season. So.
Oh, what, championship?
Yeah, so I like it. Bosh.
Dodgy that, mate. I've got a kit that if there was no sleeve sponsor would be a 10 out of 10.
Who's that?
The sleeve sponsor is JD Sports.
Oh, God's sake.
And the kit is Nice.
Oh my God, how did I forget? We had fucking orgasms.
You forgot Nice, mate. You forgot Nice.
They've got the trios out now, haven't they? All three.
Yeah, all three kits are absolutely stunning, but it's got a big fat JD Sports like right there, which just absolutely kills every single kit.
Yeah, it's not
because like who wants JD Sports on their kit? Nobody, mate. Nobody.
Mate, 15-16 Bournemouth, not manufactured by anyone, manufactured by JD. How embarrassing is that? First ever season. But yeah, JD Sports ruins it.
Just kills it, doesn't it? It just kills it. The JD Sports just kills it.
Absolutely atrocious.
Like, fuck that. But yeah, that's my top 5 home kits. Away kits is going to be a little bit tasty, I think.
Away kits.
Next week. Away kits is going to be so tasty.
Definitely. But, right, so here's going to be some little predictions for this season.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we did our table predictions. This one, I want to hear your player of the year, your young player of the year, and your manager of the year.
I was not expecting this, right? Oh, right. Are you doing me like this, are you? You put me in a spot.
Putting you on the spot. Because it's a tough one.
I'll start with manager, and it all comes down to who places where.
Okay, tell me.
I think it'll either be Pep or Arteta.
They're boring shouts.
Like they're the boring shouts, but they are. It's who's going to win. An unboring shout, I would say, has to be Unai Emery.
Yeah, I think Unai Emery's in there. I think last season the 4 nominees were all Spanish, 3 Basque, 1 Catalonian: Pep, Unai Emery, Iraola, and Arteta.
It's an absolutely fucking madness that Iraola got there.
Yeah, we were brilliant. We were so good.
You were good.
Hang
on, you're telling me about these boring fucking picks. Who are you picking for your manager of the year?
I am picking Unai Emery. I think.
There we go then. You're calling me boring and you're picking Unai Emery as well.
Last week I said Villa would struggle, but I'm not sure on that now. I thought they played pretty well.
After watching them, I don't think so.
They weren't amazing or anything, but I thought they got the job done. It's a hard stadium to go to. So yeah, I'm actually off there next Wednesday for the Carabao Cup.
Oh mate, I wish I was. I wish I was going to Cardiff City to watch the game, but I'm unfortunately working. But my young player of the year.
Here we go.
Hobby Mainu.
Yeah, I like it. Excellent player.
I think because he was bursting out just like Michael Richards at the end of the season last year. I think this season he's a starter. He's going to get lots of game time, and he will be one of those players that can be a game changer in my eyes.
Nice.
And that's the only one I could think of at the moment.
I'm going for quite a rogue little shout here.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be, but I'm going to go for Savio from Man City. I think.
Does he qualify for young player?
He does, I believe. I think he's only like 20.
I was going to say, I think he is 20. Yeah, he probably does. But you think Sav, fucking whatever his fucking name is, he's changed it twice.
He is.
Savinho now.
20 years old, 21 in April.
Yeah, so I think it'll be him or Colby Mainu then.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes up to 23, the age, 24. Young player of the year.
I think they should change the rules on that.
I think it should be 21.
I think the young player of the year should be 21 and younger, and it's their first full season.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
like a rookie. Like Phil Foden was a nominee. He's been fucking playing for Man City as a starter for the past 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them things where I think we do need to take a book out. Well, take a fucking leaf out of someone else's book like America and just go a rookie of the year. And once you've done that year, you can no longer be picked as rookie. If you know what I mean?
No, I like that. All right, Todd Bowley. Right, and now
fuck off.
Give me your player of the year.
It's a boring one, isn't it? It's
I
don't know.
What are you going for? Picked up by Phil Foden.
Again, it's all just going to be down to where the team's place in my eyes.
Right.
Like,
so
if it's City, it'd be Haaland. If it's Arsenal, I reckon Saka. If it's someone else, it'd be someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm going for Bukayo Saka for Arsenal because I've got Arsenal to win the league. So I think Bukayo Saka is going to be the real threshold. And if not Saka, Martin Odegaard. I love him.
But I don't think he's got the credentials of Kevin De Bruyne to be winning that prolifically.
No, that's true. But I guess we will see. Right.
And then a rogue shout for me, by the way, is if Chelsea get Europe and Cole Palmer does an absolute madness again, I think he would be a shout for Player of the Year.
Okay. And finally, you might not know one, but I've got a hot take here, just to give you a little glimpse of my ball knowledge.
Bring it on.
I've gone for Levi Colwill is overrated.
I agree.
I think he's going to really struggle.
I agree.
I think he's going to really struggle at left centre back, and I think we're going to see him taken out for Tosin or Badiashile.
It will be Badiashile on the left side.
I do think Badiashile is pretty poor though.
I think our centre back options are poor. Like, we're making big name signings in the attack.
I really like Fofana, and when
Fofana's good. And Sassi's passionate, but he's leaving.
Is he going to go?
I think he's rumoured to go.
Decent.
And if the right offer comes in, we can't say no.
I mean, you cannot keep Badiashile and Disasi, to be honest, both of them.
Yeah, one of them has to go, but I prefer Disasi to say. But yes, I do think Levi Colwill is not ready yet.
I think he looks like he's just procrastinated. Like, not even procrastinated. He's just fallen back from where he was doing at Brighton.
A massive hype.
Yeah, it was brilliant at Brighton. Got him into Europe, and then last season, I just think, he was injured a lot though. So
he was injured, but I do think he either needs a loan out to another Premier League team or he needs a rotation spot. But I don't think he is the likes of Thiago Silva, Gary Cahill, John Terry just yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely big shoes to fill as well when you take the 26 number shirt.
Especially John Terry, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, hot take, fucking Gary Cahill is a better defender than Van Dijk in the Premier League. Shoot me.
I love Gary Cahill. Played for us.
Go on.
Final season at Bournemouth, I love him. But I kind of, the argument is there. What did he win? He won 2 Premier Leagues. He won a Europa League twice, a Champions League once. A few FA Cups and a Carabao Cup, I think.
Exactly.
So,
like, the Van Dijk glazing is unreal.
Yes.
But I do like that. Gary Cahill's a better defender than the Van Dijk. Like, come on now, that's common ball knowledge.
I love Gary Cahill. I do love him. Here's a hot take for you, actually. Iniesta.
You're just throwing one at me now, aren't you? It's all on your mind.
Iniesta is one of the most overrated players going. The guy is the worst out of that trio partnership of Xavi, Busquets and himself.
Out of the trio,
I think he is.
I can agree he is the lesser, but he's not.
I think when
bad.
Fabregas came in, Fabregas should have been clearing Iniesta out.
But Fabregas was still young though.
I just think Fabregas was just so much better. Not on it. I think very overrated player, Iniesta.
That's an absolutely horrific take. I think that midfield trio of Iniesta, Xavi and Busquets is the best midfield trio we've ever seen.
Not for me.
In my opinion.
Kroos,
for me, it's 100%.
Kroos, Modric, Casemiro. That is a dominating partner.
No.
Trio.
No.
Oh,
nope.
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
lad. 4.
Mate, all I'm saying is, right, do you want to hear one that's better?
4 Champions Leagues they won together.
Ramirez, Lampard, and fucking
Raul Morales.
Raul Morales.
What a unit Raul Morales is playing. That is the only thing he's going to go down for in his career. Is just pissing the Champions League.
Being a fucking absolute red card merchant, mate.
Jesus.
Same as like fucking
the little
Fabio
mohawk,
Cantwell.
didn't he? He had the mohawk and just
He had a mohawk. That was just like, if he didn't have that, he'd be mid.
He'd be mid.
Same as Hamsik.
Hamsik, yeah. I feel like some of these players were born too late.
Oh my god, whilst we're on the topic of that, EAFC 25 have released a new batch of heroes, right? And some of the ratings in this are absolute fucking mental.
Right, hit me.
Like, for one, Eden Hazard is a hero, not an icon. Make that fucking make sense to me, please.
No, I
And for two, he's rated 86.
Okay,
He's the same rating as Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, that's tough. I would have him as a hero, but I'd have him as like an 89, like Pele is. I've just had
he's like a high rate. I think he'd be the first one to push 90 as base stat.
Yeah, definitely.
If he was a hero, like, I understand he's not legendary. Like, Gareth Bale has an icon card, right? And I think he's going to be one of the best icon cards in the game because he's going to have at least some good defending as well.
I cannot wait.
But the disrespect on Hazard's name is just disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, I just think it's poor from EA.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. But I think that does it for us this week. Actually, quickly, just show us that little number you've got on.
The shirt I've got on England. I don't even know the year. I think, what is it? Is it 2006?
I think so.
2008. We've got the number 8 for Frank Lampard. It is on the back. I would get up, but don't really want to show you my big bum. So you can wait a few weeks to see that.
This little Dortmund number. The No 90 neon came in this beautiful box. It's perfect. Just a beautiful shirt. So love it. It will be going straight back in the box.
It's a nice shirt, to be fair.
But
keep it in pristine condition.
Definitely. I've been doing a bit of shirt hunting actually this week.
You've done shit hunting?
Shirt hunting.
I was going to say, what are you doing? What are you shit hunting for?
Trying to bag the 18-19 Bournemouth third shirt. It's a mint colour at the time. I hated it, and now I just admire it.
You have to get it now, yeah. I'll get what you mean.
Football's a funny game like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
But yeah, so we will be back at it next week. Make sure to follow on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Absolutely. Get at all the socials, just follow us, subscribe to us. We want to be seeing at least 10 subscribers by the end of the month, you know what I mean? 10.
Yeah, we're getting there.
10's a bloody good fucking
easily.
fingers crossed for 10, you know what I mean?
It's getting there. Come on.
We'll get there.
But yeah, so I've been Joe.
I'm throughout hand, Robert.
And this has been our second episode of the Beautiful Bruce podcast. Ciao.
See you next week in a bit.